So today I'm going to be doing a slightly different video. I am in a different place, so you guys can probably guess that this isn't going to be like my normal videos. But I'm just going to be talking to you guys about my dog and why it's important to adopt and not shop. So yeah. So this is Lucy. Lucy is a Labradoodle, but she's not the curly kind, so a lot of people don't think that she's a Labradoodle, but she is indeed a Labradoodle. And we got Lucy 4 years ago now, and yeah. So I just like cuddling her, she's so cute. So we are actually Lucy's 5th home. We adopted her. She, like I said, was in 5 different homes before we got her. Well, no, 4 different homes before we got her. And then we are her 5th home, and we are her forever home. Not going anywhere, and yeah. So Lucy is a troublemaker. She likes to run. She grew up for some of her life on a farm, or like, you know, that kind of setting, so she's not scared of cars, and if she gets out, she'll run. She'll go out for miles before we can catch up with her. She has got out a few times and it's been quite scary, but we kind of got used to it now. If she runs, we don't chase after her because it just makes her worse, so we tend to just wait for her to come back. We'll walk until we find her and then we'll just kind of stand there. She'll come back eventually. Yeah, Lucy's favourite treats are carrots. She loves carrots. She carries them around like bones and like chews them. She also loves ice cubes. Ice cubes are really good for the summer. Frozen peas as well. If you get just frozen peas and throw them on the grass, it's hilarious. Try and find the frozen peas and it's really, really funny. So a few people have asked me on my pictures of Lucy where we got her, and I'm always telling people that we adopted her. I think it's very important as people on social media, whether you have 10 followers or 100 followers, if you have an animal that you adopted, it's always important to kind of stress the fact that you adopted them and to show that you understand why adopting is so much better than shopping for animals. There are so many animals that need adopting, and I really don't see why, unless, you know, you're getting an animal that you're going to show, that you're breeding, like, you know, if you're going to get a dog that's going to be shown at Crufts or something, then yeah, it makes sense to get it from a proper breeder. But otherwise, why would you not want to give a home to the hundreds of dogs and cats and other animals that need a home, that usually weren't looked after correctly in their other homes? You know, I've been through a lot of stress and a lot of bad treatment and need a good home. I don't know why people don't think it's important to give a home to those animals. Like 4 different families gave her up, and she's just the cutest, most lovely dog ever. She's such a kind-natured animal as well. You know, if new people come around, she gets really excited. You're really bouncy. She's kind of like a kangaroo. She can jump really, really high. But yeah, you love meeting new people, don't you? You're not fussed about other dogs. You don't care about other dogs, do you? The only negative I would say that you have going for you is the fact that you run. But she is just so cute, and I don't know why anyone would not want her, but I'm so glad that we have you now. And it's dogs like Lucy that need you to adopt them, you know, and if you are thinking about getting a dog, go to your local shelter, see what dogs are there, because I think the thing is, people have it set in their mind like, oh, I want to get a pug. But I want to get a pug, so I'll go to this breeder and get a pug. But like, there are going to be pugs in shelters, and even if there aren't pugs in shelters, you might go to this shelter and find a dog that's not a pug, but you'll fall in love with it, because dogs are just, it's their personalities as much as their breed. And I think when it comes to shelter dogs, I think people think that a lot of them, or not even shelters, but just dogs that you're adopting, people think that they're going to be vicious, or there's going to be something bad that's the reason that people didn't want them in the first place, and a lot of the time that's just not the case. You know, it could be for a whole number of reasons that these dogs are in shelters, and I think they deserve another chance just as much as any dog anywhere else deserves another chance. Yeah, so if you're thinking of getting a dog, consider going to your local shelter. It's so much better than going to a breeder. As I said, there's nothing, I'm not hating on people that go to breeders. Going to breeders in itself is not a bad thing, but just think about how much better you'll feel when you pick up a dog from a shelter that needs a loving home and has probably not had the best start in life, and you can give them the good home that they deserve. So yeah, just think about going to a shelter. I definitely would recommend it, or just getting any dog that needs adopting, because I mean, we didn't get Lucy from a shelter, but I'm using a shelter as an example because it's the most common way obviously of people adopting dogs. But so this has been a bit of a weird video. I hope you guys found it interesting. Make sure to follow me on Instagram because I do post pictures of my pets quite frequently on there. I'll leave it in the description box so you can check it out. And yeah, so thanks for watching and you'll see me next time. Bye guys. Because they'll run around. What? They'll run around trying to find them and what? You're just being weird for the video. What are you doing?